Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Carroll. I am so excited right now. I'm in the Nickelodeon room with the team of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You guys want to introduce yourself to the fans out there?
What's up? I'm Greg Sipes, and I'm Michelangelo. Booyakasha!
Hi, I'm Greg's older brother. My name is Rob Paulson, and I'm Donatello.
Yeah, kid.
Yeah.
I'm Cyril Agnelli. I'm the executive producer of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So you guys just came back from your panel and premiered a new teaser trailer for the finale. It looked so cool. We have the alien invasion, and Donatello's kind of, stepping up and taking over the family role. How is that going to change things?
Well, I mean, I can't give away too much about it, but like, Donatello, he has to make some big decisions. He's building some things to kind of decide what's happening with the future. It's hard. I can't talk about that much of it. I mean, I'm really excited. I'm trying to find the words to not say what's happening. But yeah, you're kind of right. I mean, when the finale hits, there's going to be some adjustment that the brothers are going to have to make. And but it's going to be great because, Seth Green will show up.
Yeah.
That's right.
How has it been having him in the family now as well?
Green's the new teen, man.
Yeah, he is such a great kid, man, and it was a great decision on pretty much every level. If you think about it, from a marketing standpoint, who has more geek cred than Seth Green, right?
Nobody, right?
And he's a turtle fanatic. He really loves Ninja Turtles. These guys have been. I only met Seth a few months ago actually, but these guys have been friends with Seth for a long time.
He's a dear friend of mine, and I've been like, praying for him to be a turtle ever since the beginning.
He's already brothers.
And Jason Biggs is amazing, but
yeah,
he's my brother, and now he gets to be my turtle brother.
And he jumped in it with both feet, man. There's no pretense. He slid in just like everybody else. It's all about the team. It sounds sort of trite, but it's really true. We all love working together. It's a total team effort, and he is right in there, and it's a pure joy to have him be a part of the show.
It's cool too because I had where I want to go with Leo. Like all I had to do was have one conversation with Seth, and like I was convinced that he got it. Like where he was already placed with Leo and his memory and nostalgic fondness for the character was exactly where he needs to be. And then I had a conversation with his wife. His wife has a awful crush on
Leo.
So
That's perfect then.
kind of
they
helping
made
out
an
their marriage a
agreement.
little bit.
Yeah, they had an
You're
agreement that
cast.
she's allowed to cheat on Seth with only like two people, Voltron
And
Voltron
Leonardo. The actual Voltron,
It's a lot of scale.
Yeah.
Voltron's probably, I think he's like a class 2
robot.
Mashinder.
Yeah.
Like, so he's
there could be bones.
He's somewhere
broken
between 300 and 500 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that could be
She got Leo.
logistically.
She got
Leo's
uncomfortable.
5 feet tall. So it's a little weird.
So he's like, oh my God, my wife has a crush on Leo. Sign me up, dude. So
Exactly. Bonus points for him.
Totally.
He's great. We
And
love Seth.
He's a great guy. Really
Do you guys
cool.
do anything when there is a new team member? Do you have to not haze them or welcome them, or do you order some pizza,
Order
turtle
some pizza.
style?
Usually.
We're all going to go out for tattoos soon.
Oh, is that what we're going to do?
We're going to get the Hamato Yoshi crest.
Oh, good.
And it's going to be you, myself.
Oh, good. I can't
Sipes,
wait.
All the turtles.
That'll make a real impact on my relationship with my wife. A big
She won't
tattoo. She cares too long. But no, it's the
Right here. Everyone's
Right, yeah.
We're all going to
like
get
your buddy
Ninja
Mike
Turtle
Tyson.
neck
With,
tattoos.
I
I already have one.
No tramp stamp. Ninja Turtle tramp
well, maybe
stamp.
Ciro's
Just
got a
Josh
couple.
Peck.
Yeah, Josh. There's another guy. Josh, just an
I have
absolute
Thor's hammer
joy.
tattooed there already.
Oh,
Yeah.
That would be a little weird, unless you want they're gonna make Thor a woman, so why
That's
not a
right.
turtle next?
Thora.
Just throw it around.
Everybody that has been on the show, there have been a lot of celebrity talent who has worked on the show, and they all love it for the same reason, because it is an iconic show, and the cool factor of being involved in Ninja Turtles for virtually anybody is off the charts, and so there's no, we got to change the way we work because of this personality or that ego. Not at all. It's like, oh God, this is so cool to be part. Gilbert Gottfried's on the show. And
I know we didn't talk about it actually because it was going so quick. But there was a speaking Krang in the trailer that we showed today, and he was like, "Oh, turtles!" And that was Gilbert Gottfried, who I've been a huge fan of Gilbert since I was probably like 12 because used to come on the Howard Stern show, and he used to do Dracula impersonations.
That's right. He'd come on and do the blood-sucking guy on the show.
And I was like fascinated by his voice.
Yeah.
And, he's just a comedy staple, that guy.
He's great.
We'd have like guys like Ronnie Dangerfield, all these great artists that have just kind of passed.
Sure,
Yeah,
Roseanne's on it.
Phenomenal.
Great
we
actors.
We love horror actors and comedians.
Yeah, Bob Englund,
Yeah.
Jeff Combs, and
So if you were gonna
I
make
mean,
a call right now, who would you call to be on the show?
Harvey Keitel has always been at the top of my list.
what a great
I love
idea.
Harvey Keitel.
Me
Great.
too.
He's the best. I love him.
What about you guys for guest stars?
I would love to have Chris Walken, and then we could do The Walking Dead.
The Walking.
You see what I did there? It's a kind of a crossover with AMC and Nick. I call Chris.
That's pretty good.
I want the
Thank you.
Walking Dead now.
Walking Dead. You see, it's a funny comedy joke, honey. That's what I did there. Yeah, gorgeous. Who would you call? Greg.
Yeah, you have to do it in the voice too. You set a
Oh my
precedent.
gosh.
Beast Boy. Greg is Beast Boy, by the way. You folks out there, you big fans of Teen Titans. Beast Boy.
Yeah, you
creator,
said Beast Boy.
Right?
No, I was a director.
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 Yes.
I think creative credit for that goes to George Perez, probably the great George Perez. Of
Really?
DC Comics. Yeah, I think so.
Cool, I didn't know that.
Showrunner was my teacher, Glenn Murakami.
Yeah.
Master Yoda.
We've all been around.
Take me through a little bit of the process. Obviously, you guys do the table reads together. When you're in the booth, do you make sure that they're there together as well, recording their lines, or is it separate?
We try to do what they would be called ensemble record. That's always the best. I think when
Always.
they're all together, it's the best.
It's
And,
the most fun and certainly ends up with everybody. You know, a high tide raises all boats. I'm better when I'm with these guys. And with the other actors, we all make each other better. It's not always logistically possible, but due to the skill of these guys and the way they, you know, and Andrea Romano, our vocal director, it's seamless when it's put together. It's more fun and more enjoyable and more creative when I'm with these other guys.
Yeah, we have a blast.
It's really cool. It's really cool.
Sometimes we don't even get through episodes.
Yeah, we
Just mess
we
around.
often have to spend time
Yeah, that's crazy.
settling down.
Yeah.
What's one of the funniest stories? Do you guys like kind of punk each other or jokesters or?
Yeah, pulling each other's pants down, you know.
Oh yeah, all that.
We
kind
Did
of-
that happen
we had an animation awards ceremony. It's this thing. It's basically
Oh, that's
the
right.
Oscars
All
the
of
for
us.
Annies,
animation.
the
It's called
Annies,
the
the
Annies.
Annie
Yeah.
Award.
And Jason Biggs pulled
Greg's pants down.
on stage in front of thousands of people.
Yeah, very dignified. Tuxedo.
Sipes
I
was
had-
wearing
I
a
had-
pimp-
I had-
Sipes was wearing like a pimp hat. and he
You had
started
turtle
dancing.
underwear
I
on,
had
didn't
turtle
you?
underwear on.
Yeah.
That's at least
Luckily.
fitting, though.
I thought those were
yeah.
tattoos.
Kind of like those painted ladies.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But honest to God, it really is. It's like getting paid to do what you'd get in trouble for in high school. Really,
Definitely.
with people that you would want to do it with.
Assistant Marie Claire, she'd come over smacking the hand with a ruler. Like, ah!
Wishing the alley will never amount to anything. Give me your hands.
He's drawing the damn turtles.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
No, it's really terrific. Really
Do your
fun.
timetables.
I love all the different voices you do. What's one of your favorites that you get to play around with?
In this show?
Just in general.
In general? Oh,
'Cause
well.
you're doing Christopher Walken here. And
Yeah,
You've been bringing
that's-
it all out.
I don't do it that much because I'm not a very good depressionist. I've been fortunate to work on a lot of stuff. I love doing Turtles. I love doing Pinky. I really like Pinky because I was on Pinky and the Brain for years. I like that show. And Animaniacs is cool. We all get to, bounce. Look at you laughing. Hello, nurse. She's smiling. I see you up there. You can come to the water tower anytime, baby. It really is just like a Sophie's Choice. It's just so much fun. I can't really... Certainly, Turtles has done more for me than probably any one show because I've done it twice. I was Raphael on the original show, and now I'm Donatello. So I mean, it's an embarrassment of riches for
So you
just
take
that
over
show.
the next two in future
I told these guys
generations?
if I live to be 100, I'm gonna knock them all out. Do all 4 of them.
I gotta ask Comic-Con, how has your experience been? What's been, you guys must have like so many fans come up to you and talk to you. What's been one of your favorite experiences in this setting?
Well, we just did a signing, and honestly, this was the first year where I think people have just become complete diehard fans for the show, are turning out. I mean, we've had lots of fans, but this year it was like everybody, it was all these children that were just staring at us wide-eyed. It's so exciting. It's really gratifying. And, I mean, the other thing is just seeing people wearing specifically this iteration of Ninja Turtles, like cosplay. That's always like just the best. Like, and I'll see a Casey Jones, like really good Casey Jones, and then they'll take off their mask and it'll be like a girl, and you're just like, whoa, what is going on? Like, everyone's into the show.
It's so rad to see kids of all ages so excited about our show. Yeah. Is there one thing though that stands out? Not really.
Because it all blurs together, right?
I'm
it's
like, we just signed for 2.5 hours, and tons of people still couldn't get in there to get their whatever they wanted signed or.
I think for me, Cyril kind of alluded to it a little bit, and that is that Turtles has been around and been a part of the pop culture scene all over the world for 30 years now, and to see adults, people who were maybe 8 or 9 or 10 years old when Turtles first hit the scene, and now they have kids, and they are both excited, and it's palpable. The kids and the adults are just as excited about Ninja Turtles. So they share that together at home, and they watch the old stuff on DVD, and they watch the new stuff on on television, and they have a ball. Mom and Dad are wearing classic TMNT T-shirts, and the kids are wearing the new TMNT. And they're, Dad says, I want to be Mikey, but he's Mikey, so I'm Donnie. He pulls out his bandana, and he's 37, and it's the greatest thing in the world, and it's unabashed enthusiasm. I mean, that's so rare. That's so rare.
How many people came up to you today and went, for the signing, they went, I watch it with him every Saturday morning.
Every Saturday.
That's what they say. They say, every Sunday morning we wake up and watch this together. And they're excited like they're the only person who's ever told us.
Yeah.
But that's the number one thing I hear from everybody, not just at Comic-Con.
Right.
It's just...
all over.
Or people come to me and they go, my friend wanted me to tell you, thank you, because he watches this show with his kid every
all
week.
The time.
Like, religiously, it's a family event for them that they wait for.
It's like taking your kid to a baseball game. It's a cool thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
And to have that shared with families, and if you extrapolate 300 people in a weekend, that means there are hundreds of thousands, millions of people around the world who do that. That's so unusual, and so you can't put a dollar figure or anything. It's kind of difficult to quantify. It's such a sweet, emotional thing to be a part of that makes people happy with together. It's great.
It's cool too. I think it allows our show to be a little deeper, because sometimes I think when you make something that goes a little too far, it's bad because kids are left alone in front of the TV. But if you do it in a family setting and you take the show, you go to a very dramatic place maybe, or emotional place, then it brings the family together.
And they make time to watch it.
It binds them. And then all of a sudden you have that relief right after in the show of comedy maybe following an emotional moment. And then all of a sudden you're creating these bonds in a family that they kind of can't find in television elsewhere.
Well, yeah, and they make time. This is our Turtle Day, That's how do you quantify that? It's really bitchin'. It's very cool.
Now we have to wrap up. I want one quick question. I know. I was getting the wrap up sign from
the best
this
interview. Because you know what's going on? I got red, this like fuchsia thing, and this blue, and you're yellow. It's vibing.
Visually very stunning.
Did you know what this place looked like before you dressed?
I did not. I mean, I was thinking, the orange with Nickelodeon. So, my last question is, if you're ordering a pizza, what kind of pizza are you guys ordering? Let's go down the list.
Sipes is specific.
I'm a raw foodist, vegetarian, vegan, so I love pizza that's got spirulina on it, which is a blue-green algae.
Which Donnie grows
That's
in the
the first
lab.
I've ever heard of something like that.
And it's
we don't talk about it in the show, but in the lab, just so for people out there, I don't have to interrupt Sipes, but Donnie, the way they've grown in the sewers without sunlight and stuff for so long is Donnie's been growing algae. That's where they get their vitamins.
Yeah, it's so good for you.
It's supposed to be on their pizza.
I love avocado, spirulina, raw like buckwheat sprouted crusts.
I'm easy to please. I like hot fudge, marshmallow, tuna fish, and Dorito. That's my favorite.
I do a thing. I grew up in a pizza shop, so I'm like,
how cool is that, though?
That is
and his dad is from Sicily. Grows up in a pizza shop in Philadelphia.
36% Sicilian.
Right? And he's drawing Ninja Turtle pictures in his father's pizza place. It was kismet that he did this.
My dad is Pizza Face. Like, the pizza shop in the show is Antonio's. The guy who's on the sign is my dad. It just kind of blew out of proportion. My buddy who writes the show thought it'd be cute if he made my dad pizza face. He
That's
mutated my
awesome.
dad.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But what I do is I walk around when I go to a new pizza shop. I keep pizza notes. Because I don't tell them anything the first time I order.
Yeah.
But then I go, oh, okay.
Well, you're a
Based
connoisseur.
on this,
Yeah.
I need to tell them light cheese,
Right.
well cooked. Because everybody's like, they either cook it raw, they put
Yeah.
too much cheese. I
But
like
you
it when
know.
it's more sauce. I like it crispy.
Yeah.
I like it thin. I
Yeah.
like very light cheese.
Right.
I like veggies on it.
Nice. There you go.
Sorry.
What's your favorite pizza, sweetie?
Well, I'm from Chicago, so I have
Oh,
to say deep dish.
Deep dish, yeah.
You like
So
pizza
Lou
cake,
Malnati's. I
not
do.
pizza pie.
It's like lasagna almost.
Thick and
In
juicy,
a
That's a
pizza
commitment.
shape.
You're making me so hungry.
I
right
know.
now.
That
I like
sounds
the
great.
meat lovers kind of pizza though
Gotta
too.
grow.
Yeah, a real woman.
Sausage,
This
pepperoni, yeah.
Blackhawks fan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a Blackhawks fan. I am. I'm not a huge hockey. I'm more of a football. So
Okay.
Bears are my team.
Cool.
Go Bears.
This
The
year.
Bears.
The Bears.
We'll see. Well, thank you guys
Thank you,
so
sweetie. It's a
much. It was
pleasure.
great to talk to
Thank
you.
you. It's
as
great
well.
seeing you.
And I'm Kristen Carroll with AfterBuzz TV. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Cowabunga.
Booyakasha.
Bungala.
Cowabunga.